Just under those circumstances, given how familiar.
Yeah, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, and obviously we've each had, we've had different opponents in between. But I liked our game tonight. We did the job on special teams. Right, power play scored a big goal to get us going. PK did a good job, and 5-on-5 we skated, and that's when we're a good hockey team, when we skate both with and without the puck.
What did you notice about the difference in how your team was executing from the first period to the second period?
I liked our first period. Our first period is good. We made a mistake on the goal against. The end of a shift, we didn't get it in, and then we're playing defense tired, and that's what bad things happen when you do that. Other than that, really liked our first period. That we played a good first period. We just didn't have a whole lot to show for it. So that's why the power play goal in the second was really important. That got us going and set us in the right direction for the second.
This win gives your team 100 points on this season. What do you think that means to the guys in this room, especially the guys who were here last year?
Yeah, guys took it. They took it tonight. We, obviously we mentioned it after the game, and everybody knows that that's a nice marker for our group, and we want them to be proud of that. That's a hell of a number. A lot of these guys that were here through the year last year, to be here a year later, they need to take a lot of credit for that. They should feel good about that. That being said, like I said, the group took it in stride. We've got 2 more games to go here in the regular season, and we got the opportunity to get ready for the first round of the playoffs.
A really great night for Justin Schultz, obviously, as well. He's kind of has that quiet, maybe, skill to him and energy in the locker room, but he's won a couple cups. What have you seen from his leadership and his play recently?
Quiet swagger. That's what he has, and he's got a calmness about him that feeds into everybody around him. I think tonight on the breakaway, he just wanted to one-up Lars from the other night. I think that's all it was about.
We talk a lot about the depth on your team, but you've got a 40-goal scorer as well. I mean, how important is that for a team to have a guy that can push the elite levels that way?
Yeah, Ollie got his 20th tonight, and Jared got his 40th. So both of those are great markers. And Canner at 40, that's a big number. So he continues to push the envelope and improve what he's doing offensively, but it still comes back to the people around him, the team around him. And the way he's playing a 200-foot game, he's doing that while also becoming one of our top PKers, playing in different roles. So the 40 is a big number, and again, that's something he should feel good about. It's the rest of his game that makes it all that more important.
Coach, a big storyline today was obviously Joey coming back here to ASU. Maybe from a coach's perspective, can you describe kind of how he handled that and his time here in front of some Sun Devil fans?
Yeah, I think it was, obviously he didn't get a chance to play in this building during his time here, but he had he's had a huge role in growing this program and growing hockey in this community. So, in an ideal world, maybe at a different time of year, it would have been nice to get Joey to start. We couldn't, that wasn't the right thing for our team. So, we were able to get him a minute and a half at the end of the game, and at least get him into the game in front of the fans here. I'm sure it's a real special place for him.
And with Martin going down, obviously it set up the situation to have to call up Joey. Can you maybe describe the last, maybe 24 hours to make that happen, and maybe some of the emotions that you heard from him about being able to be here?
Yeah, we didn't. I'll be honest with you. I didn't get a chance to talk to him before he was on the ice this morning for morning skate. So things happen quick. Joey's been through this before, right? He's come up. He's been a big part. If you look at our season, he's won a big game for us in Calgary early in the season. He won a big game for us in Dallas. And he's been a part of this group, part of this team. So, when it's his turn, he comes up here and he does his job, and that speaks to the confidence that he has in himself and his game, and and kind of the stage of his career that he's at.
Good.